Hey everybody, this is Professor Wei here. In this video, I want to help you to set up the Python environment for our future lectures. Okay, so uh, let me share my screen. So as we discussed, in the future lectures, we will move everything into Python. Uh, Before doing that, we do want to set up the environment by installing the Anaconda. I think we mentioned that in our last lecture. Anaconda is a package distribution manager. Basically, once you get this install everything in your laptop, you essentially load both the Jupyter Notebook and a Python into your local desktop. Okay, so let's go to Anaconda. And here is the official website. And you can, no matter you are a Windows user or Mac user, you can just go to the free download on the right up corner of your laptop. You can see there is a download button over here. You can just click on download. For me, I'm using Mac. In your case, you just need to, I think it will automatically identify your system. Okay, in my case, I'm choosing Mac. Just download everything. Okay, once you download, you can simply install the Anaconda following the default setup, continue, agree. So basically you can install your Conda very easily. In my case, I don't need to install it again because I've already set up everything. Okay, so one thing I want to emphasize is that Anaconda is, you can think of Anaconda to be an open community where allows you to work on a variety of platforms. Jupyter Notebook is only one of them. It's what we call the IDE, Integrated Developing Environment, that allow us to write codes, write programs, visualize the data, visualize your outcomes. I mean, you can do all sorts of things on the in a variety of IDEs. Jupyter Notebook is only one of them. Okay, let's do Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Lab. Jupyter Lab is the more fancy version of the Jupyter community. Okay, so I would say it's really a very user-friendly interface. So it's basically something like, this is the official website of Jupyter Notebook. And this is uh, a trial version just for demonstration purpose. So basically, you can write your notes, your codes, and run the code, and basically you can do everything over here. This is something we will be working on very soon. So we have Anaconda, which is a centralized package distribution manager. And we also have, when you install Anaconda, you load everything into your desktop. You have IDE, you also have Python programming language. So assuming you installed everything, follow the default instruction, you will have a software called Anaconda Navigator, which is the main focus we are going to work on. So let's open it. It takes a little bit of time. Hold on, let me see. When you open the Anaconda Navigator, it will give you a layout like this. So when you launch the Jupyter Lab, you will be able to access the Python. You can write Python in that environment. There are some other, modules. For example, PyCharm is a more I wouldn't say advanced. It's also another common IDE used by practitioners. Datalore is another IDE which is a cloud-based of a notebook, which is similar with the notion of a Google Collaboratory, which we mentioned that in class. And also we have some other platforms such as Spider, which is another Python IDE. Okay, but anyhow, in this course, let's use the Jupyter Lab. When you launch the Jupyter Lab, it will lead you to the environment on your web browser. In the past, I think there will be a terminal window jump up. I think right now we don't have it. If you do, it's just something called a kernel. We don't need to worry about it right now if you do not see it. Okay, so this is the working environment. This is exactly the environment of IDE. You can see here we have a button called Python 3 ipykernel. Okay, whenever you click the button, it will lead you to an environment that basically you can edit your programs over there. But before doing that, we have to specify a clear directory to create your notebook. For example, this is the root directory, okay? So under this root directory, I have my desktop, downloads, Dropbox, everything over here. You can see, hold on. This is my desktop. I have all my files over here. If we want to create a file, like let's call it demonstration or demo, okay? 359 Python tutorial one, okay? So this is an empty folder. Let's say if we want to create the file under this demo folder, you can see if you go to my desktop and you can see it is synced almost instantly. Or you can just refresh everything over here. There's a refresh button. Just make sure you have access to your local directory. And if you, when you see the screen presents a directory you specified, now you can safely create a Python kernel, or we call it the Jupyter Notebook. This ipynb is the extension name for the Jupyter Notebook file. Okay, so when you see there is a little red green dot over here, it means that you have some you didn't actually save your notebook. So if you do Command S or Control S, you basically save the file. So you can see over here, we have an untitled ipynb file. Okay, if we change the file name to be my first Python notebook. Okay, so you can see on my local folder, the file name has been changed correspondingly. And now you can write your code. For example, 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2 gives you 5. 5 plus 6 gives you 11. And you can create multiple cells. You can cut the cell. You can move the cells around. You can insert a new cell in the form of a pure txt. Okay, this is a text block. Okay, so nothing over there. So this on the screen, this is what we call the Jupyter Lab working environment. We are writing Python in this environment. Okay. And if you delete this file on the local, you will no longer be able to access your file. Again, you can see there is a green dot circle over here. That means you haven't saved your file. So you have to file. Let's do save notebook, so you can see that red dot go away. And if you create another file, another set of cells or coding blocks, you can see there's a gray dot again. So if you save it again, it's gone. Okay, so I will show you more details in our lecture next time. This is just a video tutorial to make sure you will be able to set up your working environment. Okay, so go to the Anaconda website. The link is it's the one I posted on Canvas. It's under hold on, let me see. It's under Fundamentals of Python Jupyter Environmental Setup. The first link is Anaconda, and go to Anaconda website, free download, and then just follow the default settings, set up everything. You should be able to access the Anaconda Navigator. And you're more than welcome to do some exploratory work, but definitely we will learn more in class very soon. Okay.